If you need any Xbox or PlayStation codes or any cheap PC games, use the referral link in the description. It will take you over to g2a.com. They already have a discount on most of their goods, and if you use the code CHES at checkout, you can get yourself an extra 3% off as well. Hey guys, how's it going? Ches back again, and welcome to episode number 16 of the My Player series here on FIFA 16. We've reached 16 episodes for FIFA 16 in all of the series now, and hopefully you guys will continue to enjoy this My Player for, well, the rest of the entire FIFA 16 year. That's the plan. That was what we did last year. It's what we're going to do this year. And we start with a game at home against Burton. We got, it was an indifferent episode last time around. We did get a good win against Swindon. And it was a rather piss-poor game against Southend that ended 0-0. So we'll hope for a more entertaining game against Burton. We'll see if we can get a good result. And then we've got Colchester, may or may not be selected for that because of, obviously, the short time between games. And then, as you can see, we've got Shrewsbury the following weekend. We are in the playoffs right now, though. So things are going well for us here at Coventry. We're in decent form individually. We've got, what, is it 3 assists and 9 goals? Let's have a quick check, shall we, just to confirm. We have 2 assists and 9 goals. So we're doing very well right now. Obviously, the assist ratio, as we've mentioned, will go up once we are playing with a higher calibre of teammate. But we'll start with this game against Burton. If you go on to enjoy today's episode, then obviously, as always, make sure that you hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Plenty of content going up here over the next few days. As you can see, we're starting very, very unfit. A couple of you have mentioned as well in the comment section, if I am running low on fitness like this, maybe I should ask to be substituted around about the 75th minute or so. I'm not sure whether I'm going to do that. I might test that theory today, depending on how this game against Burton goes, because clearly we could do with a little bit of a rest. Or at least, you know, not playing the full 90 minutes and completely draining all of our stamina. So we'll do a little experiment, shall we? We'll see what happens in this game. If we're in a position where I feel like, you know, I can come off after 65, 70 minutes and it won't affect the result, then I'll give it a go and we'll see what happens. If not, I'd probably rather stay on the pitch for 90 just to make sure that I can, you know, have my input and fingers crossed make sure we get a positive result for the team. But we'll jump right in now. They're 22nd and we're 4th, so surely we should be able to get a win here. Morris, space in behind, if he can play that through ball, which he's not going to do, so I'll come short, but we're going to go out wide to Phillips instead. I will come short here. He's going to need some support from a teammate, and we will provide that. I'm actually going to fire this through to Marc-Antoine Fortuné. There's a good ball through as well, but he's had to go backwards. He's pushing down the line, though. Haynes might find him, has done. Get there, Marc-Antoine. That's a great cross that could go in. McLaughlin with the punch, and we're going to get a corner. He got to cut across that with that cross. That would have nestled in the side netting on the far side of the goal if the goalkeeper hadn't gotten involved. That was awkwardly a very good cross from Marc-Antoine Fortuné. Could be on the end of this one as well. No, in fact, I think that was Raider Johnson going for the header. But this time, though, it was a much more comfortable save for the Burton goalkeeper. And Joachim could be in at the other end. No, we've been able to get bodies back and we've intercepted it ourselves as well. And got an accomplishment for that too. Brilliant start to the game so far. Here's Joachim on the turn. Going to lay it out wide to Edwards. He's got Atkins out wide further towards the touchline. Nice bit of skill by Atkins to get in the box. And there's Joachim with a cross. And Raider Johnson with a vital interception. Really, really important. That was going to be 1-0 Burton if he hadn't been able to get in between man and ball there. They've got a corner though, the visitors. Although that corner again, almost a little bit awkward, is a comfortable pick-off for the goalkeeper. So similar chances at both ends. Or similar results from corners at both ends, and close to goals at either end as well. O'Brien is going on a run here. I've got barely any stamina left already in the 42nd minute, so we'll just let him go for a run. I will come short and look for a potential option. We're going to get a free kick, in fact, with just a handful of minutes left to go. 3, in fact, before half-time, and a yellow card for Mousinho. No real surprise there for John Mousinho, picking up a booking. We're taking the free kick. Well then, that's a turn up for the books. I could shoot, but that would be so greedy of me. So we'll just try and float it towards the back post. Let's see if we can get an assist perhaps, or a chance. Oh my Christ, what a volleyed shot that was. 1-0 Coventry. I don't know. I can see me in the background. I'm going to do a brick drop. I couldn't quite get that. I don't know whether it took a flick on its way over, or whether that's a direct assist for us. No, it did. It did take a flick on, so no assist for us, unfortunately. But what technique on the shot. Was that Vincelot again? It was. The ginger beard strikes again. 1-0 Coventry. Call for it from Thomas. And he's made the run outside me, so we will use him. No, we won't. We'll use Vincent over. He'll get it down the line towards Murphy. That was the intended pass, or intended recipient of my initial pass. Murphy, do I call for this? I will do. Through this gap, he'll play me in. We'll go for the finesse shot. It's blocked. That could have found its way into the bottom corner had it been slightly more on target, but we'll take a corner. We'll see what we can do here. This might be my last impact on the game as well. I'm contemplating requesting a substitute sooner rather than later. We are 1-0 up. Could make it 2 there if the defender had made any sort of impact on the ball whatsoever. But again, a comfortable pick for the goalkeeper. No surprises there. Good flick on by Bevan. And now they're in behind. This is the second time this has happened from a corner this game. Bevan out wide to Akins. We've got plenty of men back already, and again we've defended resoundly. I will probably, actually we'll wait and see how this move pans out. I'm thinking about getting myself off for a substitution here just to help with my overall fitness, and we'll play this up to James Maddison, who's new on the pitch, and we will request a substitution now. So that will probably be us done for now. I will simulate the rest of the game, or do I watch it? I'm not sure, because sometimes when you simulate, mad things happen. So we are 1-0 up, so maybe I'll just watch the rest of the game once I get subbed off to ensure that nothing crazy happens, or at least hope that nothing crazy happens. But for now, we're 1-0 up, and we have been quite comfortable. That's probably Burton's best chance on goal all game so far, so I'm quite happy to take myself off here. Try and reserve a little bit of stamina for that next game against, was it Colchester in midweek? Edwards has given it straight to Maddison. We've not been taken off yet. I'll call for a through ball. I'm onside. We could score before being taken off. We have scored before being taken off. The 10th goal of our league career. Knock, knock, knock. Dong. Down we go. I'm not sure whether that's the celebration or that's just how tired my guy is. Since you see me make the substitution, request the substitution, the ball's not gone out. And well, we really have put the game beyond any reasonable doubt now with that finish. Really pleased that we've been able to get ourselves on the score sheet, but at what cost? Because I'm now really, really tired rather than just being really tired. But still, Coventry 2, Burton 0, and we are definitely getting 3 points here. And that was my final action of the game. So I'll watch the rest of the match and then we'll jump. Maybe I'll show you a little bit of training, because I've had a couple of people ask for some training footage. So we'll do that in between the next game and this one. Maddison's just stolen it off the defender, and he is through one-on-one. Has he got the pace to get away, though? Looks like he might. Can he score a third? He can. Coventry 3, Burton 0. There you go. You've got an extra highlight before we've even finished the game. We've scored a third goal thanks to James Maddison. Stole it off the man in the midfield, and then just had the entire half to himself. Coventry 3, Burton 0, and if it wasn't even certain at 2-0, it definitely is at 3-0. We're getting all 3 points. Gotten A's so far in everything to this point in this particular week's worth of training, and this little precision pass training drill here is a perfect way just to get an A in one of the more simple long passing accomplishment things. You can see here, just gotten an A in everything. I'll go to see results. You can see what we've gotten so far. Got an A in dribble course, A in basic free kicks, penalties and precision pass. Nothing's flown up, but I'm just going to simulate the headers and volleys one because I'm not that good at that one. But hopefully we can get something decent. D. Okay, no we don't. But the best thing to do for me at this level is to try and get A's on the more simple silver ones, and even if they're quite difficult for bronze, they're still able to quite comfortably get an A on them. And they're the best way that I've found to be able to grow with my guy on my player. How you guys choose to train your player is up to you. Obviously, let me know in the comment section how you decide to set up your training sessions. We do have a decent amount of stamina, about the same as we did last time actually, for this next game against Colchester. So hopefully we can put in another good performance and get another good 3 points. Up we go, Connor. Oh, that's a solid header. He's won that really well. Right, can the man in front of me make a decent move? He's made a move, but I don't know whether it's the move that we need. We've done well to get into the box so far. Surely not. Surely not. Oh, finish! Absolute finish, Ches! Coventry 1, Colchester 0 after 6 minutes. That run, that little dink over the defender just there. I didn't even mean to do it. That's just an animation that happens sometimes. Then they turn inside. And how is that for a finish as well? The ginger beard struck again in the last game, and we hit a goal as well, and now the ginger is striking again in this one. It's hashtag Team Redhead today. This is unbelievable. Coventry 1, Colchester 0. We played Burton, obviously they were 22nd in the league, and Colchester actually 23rd in the league, so we are playing 2 relegation threatened sides. But it's one thing to face them, another thing to actually put put them to the test. Just because they're down the bottom doesn't mean they can't go out and beat you on any given day. But so far, we are proving that we are definitely worthy of the playoff place that we've got right now. Moncur to O'Donoghue. Colchester going to get themselves a goal-scoring opportunity. They are the lowest scorers in League One to this point in the season. 29 games into the season, and they've scored 20 goals total. That's it. Just 20 goals in 29 games for the entire squad. So hopefully they won't cause us too much of a threat defensively. So we should be able to maintain this 1-0 lead. 1-0, you would presume, would be enough, considering they don't score that many goals at all. But half an hour in and they haven't threatened yet either. So it does look good for another set of 3 points here. O'Donoghue down the line to Curtis. Drilled inside to Castro. Loose first touch that is picked up on by Stokes, but he's only gotten it as far as Edwards. Trying to put a little bit of effort in defensively here, but it's not worked so far. Edwards could have a shot there. It's Colchester's first chance of the game. Had to wait till the 50th minute for it to come, but it was a decent effort, and I've managed to get myself tackled somehow, and my rating went up because I got tackled. That was strange. We've stolen it off the man here. We'll give it to Tugay. Go for the return ball, perhaps. I'll call for a through ball from O'Brien. It doesn't look like it's going to come from him, and in fact, we're just going to make sure we keep possession for now. But there was Colchester's first chance of the game, proving that if the mood strikes them, they can actually create something, despite being second from bottom in the table and lowest scorers in the league. So we are going to have to be wary defensively, but so far they've not really been that much of a threat. Castro brushes off one challenge into Moncur, down the line towards Massey. Massey, he's turned inside nicely as well. Good quick feet from him. May have to get involved defensively here in a moment, but Martin gets the tackle in, but it's only as far as Moncur again, into Massey for a second time. Seemingly their most creative player right now, Massey. Here's Moncur again, back to Winter. Got 15 minutes still to go, contemplating asking for that substitution in a second as well. You can see what my stamina looks like. Moncur into Castro. Castro looks it over the top, headed away by Raider Johnson. Moncur again will get the ball to Winter and picked off by Vincelot. Push forward to Madison. I am going to have to call or ask for a substitution in a second because I am pretty much dead now, as you can see. Committed to the challenge there. We've hopped over it. Madison, if you can actually make a run that I could maybe use in the middle, we might be able to have another chance here. I've been tackled, but we'll win it back. I don't know where to go. I've got no support. We'll have to give it to you. I am going to ask for a substitution in a second. My guy is just barely even moving when I sprint now. Here's O'Brien. Apparently we're going to hold it in the corner for 9 minutes. I'm not too sure about that, so I'll call for it. Try the fake shot. Hasn't worked. Now we'll try the actual shot. Oh my God! Best goal of our career so far. Best goal of our career so far, without any shadow of doubt. That was fantastic. From 30 yards out or more, we just got the accomplishment for. Wowzers. We scored just before getting subbed off in the last game. That's not 30. How is that 30 yards? Oh well, we'll take it. That was a phenomenal strike. We scored both in this one, and that easily, hands down, best goal of my career to this point. Unbelievable strike. And now we'll ask for that substitution. You know what? I haven't even been able to ask for the substitution. He's taken me off anyway. Never mind then. We are going to sim the rest of the match. Well, I'll watch the rest of the match like we did with the Burton one. But wow, we have fired us 2-0 in front, and that is going to be another 3 points in dramatic fashion. That's game over then, an 8.2 rating and 2 goals with 90% pass accuracy as well. And as you can tell, top left, we've gone up to 75 overall thanks to those accomplishments we unlocked for getting that long shot. Fantastic episode for us. Probably the best episode to date, and without any shadow of doubt, our best goal of our career so far. That'll probably be what the title of the episode is. My best goal in my career so far. My best goal so far. But that was a really, really good episode for us. Much better than the last one. Really pleased with how things have gone today. If you enjoyed the video, which hopefully you will have done, then drop the video a like rating as well if you haven't already, and subscribe if you aren't subscribed to the channel to this point. But that is going to bring this evening's episode to a close. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Really appreciate all the support on the channel recently. It really does mean the world to me. Thank you very much. And I will see you next time.